the 411? Who's got the 411? We got the 411.
Okay, so let's get right into it. You just released a short film called Check My Watch.
Check Out My Watch, yep.
Tell us a little bit about the concept behind it. It's very creative. The visuals were amazing. Just tell us about how that came about.
Well, actually, when we made the record, I actually wanted to just do something that everybody else wasn't doing. Because here in my city, they actually pretty much go to the same locations and do, something that everybody else did. And when we put the little Negro spiritual kind of moans in the back, I was like, yeah, we have to be slaves. And what I wanted to do, because I think I consider myself to be a more thought-provoking artist, I wanted to bridge the gap between the hipsters and the hoods. So where, I could still get my lyrical point across, but at the same time, I could still touch that audience that I don't normally touch. And I wanted the hook to be super simple, but I wanted it to mean a million things. And the whole started out with nothing, now we blow it all. Like, we literally did start out with nothing as a people. We really started out with not a thing, but now that we have a small, just a little bit of something, we still just, frivolous spending and,
right.
It's a fashion show and we try to, it was just basically saying, come on, y'all, like wake up a little bit, like just a little bit.
Your sound is very, very unique. It reminds me of like Kanye West, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar. Who would you say inspired you to get involved in the hip hop industry?
Well, who inspired me, period, was Tribe Called Quest. Like, I'm a huge Tribe fan.
Yeah.
And and right now, my idol is Kanye West. Being that he pushes the envelope, he sees what you're comfortable with. And, with that alone, that's going to make you talk about him and want to see what he's got going next because, he's provocative. And, I appreciate his artistry, like, and just the way his projects are always so, well thought out. And it's just refreshing. And I just, try to follow in his footsteps, but at the same time, in a sense, try to outdo him as well. Like, it'd be awesome to meet him and just have a conversation with him, because I feel the same way he does about a lot of stuff. So, Kanye is a huge, huge inspiration to me and my music today. It means a lot to me because of where the inspiration came from. So I feel like people. Well, I actually had I had a situation where I had an investor at the time, and after a minute, like the investment team started to slack off. But I was in the midst of working on this project, and I sent him Check Out My Watch. I have a list of the bigger songs on there. Like there's a record on there called Pot of Gold, and I sent that to him, and it's amazing. But he hit me back, and I actually keep the message in my phone where he told me that, he doesn't see the project going anywhere. And, he's like, you're talented, but I just don't see, this working and yada, yada, yada. And I was just like, all right, brother, cool. So I'm just going to take this, what you're telling me, and let that gas me up and put this project together, and it turned out beautiful. Like it's great. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to outdo it because it is good. The inspiration, I appreciate him for that. I like when people tell me I can't do something.
They got the 411. Who's got the 411? We got the 411.